Alright, so this is the deal. I didn't do a box opening video last week for Battlebond for, well, several reasons. I didn't sell chances on this one, I guess, like I have started doing, because this is a draft set, guys. This is made to draft. This is made to play sealed. This is made to get your value out of, even more so than maybe even a regular set, to do that. And you know how I preach value on sets, right? So I didn't open it, but I think maybe some of you guys are missing the boat. A lot of my casual players, commander players, think you're missing the boat on not coming out and playing with this set and maybe picking up a few packs to play with friends and then having some stuff that's really good in commander. So I'm going to do a box opening here for the release week that's coming up. I'll have these on sale on Friday, and I don't like opening product like this when the value is lost in not drafting it, but I'm going to, because I think some of you may be missing the boat on this one. So please check it out. You will notice a few things about it that we noticed last weekend. The packaging is kind of loose. I'm not sure if this is going to be standard going forward, if it's just because it's Battlebond, if they used a new place or whatever. It's a little loose. And what I mean is you got a lot of pack left over there, see? And so also you'll notice when you and the packs are a little, seems like the material of the packing itself is a little different, a little more difficult to open. And then you'll notice that the cards are backwards inside. We're gonna go ahead and get into this, and I'll yak as we get going. You know, it's a little unintuitive to open, although it does open pretty easy, you know. So we're going to set those back there, and you'll notice, see, the cards are like that. Flip them over and you got your token there. That's not how normal packs work, right? And then there's your basic land, and then there's your foil, which there's not a foil in every pack. It's not a master set. And then there's your rare, and then your uncommons, and then your commons. So again, it's sort of backwards, but all the stuff's in there. There are a few things that you should know about the set, if you don't already know, and that is that, well, first off, go look up stuff, you know. But if you're into the partner mechanic, oh, Diabolic Intent, that is a nice reprint. If you're into the whole partner mechanic, which is going to be great for Commander, the thing about it is you can get multiple rares or multiple mythics in this set, because if you get one partner card, you're going to get both of them. And not only that, if you get a partner card in foil, you're also going to get its partner also in foil. So those are some things not everybody is aware of for this set. And I thought I would just go over that. So that's kind of a neat feature, I thought, that I think some of that technology they've been working on with, as far as, you know, down here, if you can see down there, if you don't pay attention, you know, this is a token. That's the card number of the token. That's the set. It's in English, the artist, and so forth. I think they're finally starting to use that information to help make the packs be kind of cool. Ooh, there's Piers Whim. So there's a lot of cool cards in here, a lot of cool reprints. I think there's something like maybe 85 cards that are brand new, something in that neighborhood. I should have looked that up. You know me, I don't do a lot of research before I do these. I believe it's 80 some, and the rest are all reprints. But there are some very sweet reprints, and hopefully we'll see a few of those. Angelic Horse is a reprint, nice card. You know, but some of them are reprinting mainly for us casuals. There's a few tournament style things that are going to be in there. We're looking at you, True Name Nemesis, I guess, you know. But there's a lot of casual goodness in this thing, and some sweet foils, some things that haven't been in foil before. It's kind of weird going straight to that rare, isn't it? I'm not sure that I like that. I like the slow roll, so I may start slow rolling you some packs here, guys. But anyway, just some things that I thought maybe you ought to know about the set and just how cool it is with the reprints. And please, if you come out and you get some packs or you buy a box, do your best to get some friends together and play with those things. Don't just rip them open. You're just losing so much value. Spectral Searchlight, one of my favorites from back in the day. Got a beautiful set of dual lands in here that are only good for multiplayer. And I think those are going to see tons of play, you know. So be watching for those if you get into a draft this weekend or you buy a box or whatever, you know. Be watching for those. Those are great. They're not going to be any good for the constructed folks other than like Commander and Casual. Oh, that looks like that's our first mythic. Archfiend of Despair. I think that's maybe the worst mythic we can pull. I don't know, but and it's by no means horrible, you know. Your opponents can't gain life at the beginning of each end step. Each opponent loses life equal to life that player lost his turn. I'd say that's going to get some play. But lots of nice reprints. Doubling Season, Land Tax. Already mentioned True Name Nemesis. You know, there's a lot of cool reprints in this set. Yeah, I'm really a slow roller, so I'm not like jumping out there and seeing that rare already. That's just kind of weird, you know. But anyway, something that you can do is if you're like me and you like to slow roll, I don't know, maybe for the purposes of this video, you can, you know, did I do that right? Yeah, we can go to the uncommons. Boom, and then we can look through the commons. And then we can get to the token, the basic land, and the foil, and the rare. I mean, you know, you can do it all kinds of ways. We can also reveal them backwards, you know. Like I said, for purposes of the video, y'all just care about the rares, but we could do this way. We could slow roll backwards. Y'all probably quit watching my videos altogether if I slow roll everything like that, huh? That's probably too fast for you to focus on. Look, that's a cool card. Fumble. Used that last weekend. Nice little warrior sub-theme in this. Oh, there's another land. So the warrior sub-theme is very nice. Basically, it runs through, I guess, all the colors is best I could tell. I don't like having to straighten those up. Runs through all the colors pretty much. I didn't notice specifically in blue, but seems to be the only tribal element in the set. So, ooh, Sower of Temptation, another nice reprint. Drury Scale Lord, that is great for your token decks and your commander and casuals, you know. Lots of nice stuff. There's not a lot of chaff in here when you're building, so that's one of the reasons they were doing 6 packs for a sealed, and instead of, you know, the normal 8 or 12, you know, you don't really need all those. Oh, Vigor, had a Vigor last weekend. Jane and I played on Saturday night. Got her to play it. Come out of the Magic retirement closet for a little bit. Any of you that know my wife, any of the 26 of you that subscribe to this, it's going to be a pretty small number. Know that she hasn't played in years, but she came out and played some Battlebond, and I had a good time with it. So, you know, I would encourage y'all to get people involved. Thrilling Encore, there's a rare foil. Mangora of Corridor, played lots of that in my day. Of course, hunted Wumpus. So lots of good stuff there. Closing in on half a box. I know I'll quit slow rolling so much. We'll get to the goodies here and see. Sentinel Tower. So be watching. I should have be putting a list together soon for the M19 box opening. So if you want to get out on some of those, some of you local guys. Oh, Pierce. So here we should have an example of a partner. And then, look, Toothy. That's his partner, and they're both rares, as you can see. So, Chain Lightning, nice reprint. So, there was our first chance at seeing that partner thing at work. And that's pretty cool. So, when you open a sealed grouping, then you can have both of the partners to play with, and you can put them both in the same deck, or you can put them in each other's decks and split your colors. You know, Also, if you draft this weekend or some other time or whatever, you can also, when you draft, since Two-Headed Giant draft, ooh, looky there. Doubling season. Nice. That is beautiful artwork. Very beautiful artwork. Getting back, if you draft this weekend or do any drafting, it's only 4 packs. But when you draft Two-Headed Giant style, then you draft as a team and you draft 2 cards at a shot. So you would be able to draft both of the partners before you passed it, so that you'd be sure and have them. Foil Frostling, Evil Twin. That was kind of a nice reprint. Doubling Season's probably our best pull so far if you're a money person, you know. Also, playability wise, there's not much more fun than doubling stuff, all right? Play of the game. Ooh, exile all non-land permanents. I don't know about that, but seems pretty mean. So if you like to play the mean stuff, see, I'm trying to speed up. I know we got a time issue, and the attention span of the average player is like 8 seconds, you know, so they should be riding bulls, I guess. Oh, I think we had the other emblem earlier, so we got both emblems for both the Planeswalkers. We just haven't. I wasn't gutsy enough to play that on Saturday night, but I guess maybe I should have. Would have been fun to cast. So anyway, hopefully you're hanging in there and watching the busting of this box. It'll get me a few singles to start with here in the store. Vegas of the Candelabra, another fun card to play. Because how many of us can afford, you know, the actual candelabra, right? So, all right, let's see. There's another, they like not using vowels every once in a while. We had Fibblethip, now we got Zender Split. So, Spell Snare. For the lid again, some nice reprints if you look through there. Game plan. So not all the partners, by the way, are legendary. Some of them just partner up nice. This is really nice. The one it partners up with, which is this one. Together they work really nice to give you some death touch and to make some stuff happen. Jane and I were lucky enough to pull those, along with Pier and Toothy in our pull on Saturday night. And we got those to work for us quite nicely. So we had a good time with that stuff. Oh, looky there. Oh, that's one of the big dog daddies in there. That's got legacy vintage style playability to it. So that's pretty sweet. In case you didn't get a chance to read it. When it dies, you may exile it. If you do, search your library for a Planeswalker card. Put it on the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Put it on the battlefield. You see that casting cost? Know this card. You're going to face it. All right. That was a nice pull. That's probably the big dog daddy. I don't know if it's, you know, price-wise worth more than True Name Nemesis or not, but somebody out there does. Another land. Again, the lands are going to be really great for commander players, casual players, people who play multiplayer formats. It's going to be really great because of the way that it works. Everybody else is just like, whatever, you know. So, Bright Flame, another new dragon, partners. Get you some night action and dragons and knights, you know. So, Genesis Chamber, also a nice reprint. If you want to flood the field with tokens, build around a strategy. Yeah, you're giving your opponent some tokens, but just make sure you use them more than they do, and it's a good strategy. Another Genesis Chamber. Just kind of looking at the uncommons, just trying to bust on through there. We're up, closing in on 15 minutes. I know. Most of you have already quit watching. That's all right. I guess. Pearl Warrior, War's Toll, another Another good reprint. But again, I just keep saying that. I guess I don't have a lot to add at this point other than I'd like to see us hit those Planeswalkers, right? Or say a foiled True Name Nemesis. That'd be pretty sweet, wouldn't it? Looks like we're not going to get there. We got half a dozen packs or less left. I'm going to wrap this thing up under 20 minutes. Y'all done went to sleep on me out there, probably. Another Zender Split card. That's the partners. Oops, upside down. Seedborn Muse. Yeah, Seedborn Muse. It's better than the one they banned, you know, but even as a green player, man, that is such a busted card to get it going in Commander, you know. So busted. Oh, 2 packs. What are we looking for? Planeswalkers, foiled True Name, just a True Name Nemesis maybe, you know. Oh, looky there, Mycosynth Lattice, another excellent reprint for your artifact decks. You definitely need one of those. Looks like we're on the last pack, so here is the last pack. Look at that, Arcana of Valor's Reach. And looks like we've wrapped that box up. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time for an M19 one.